Hey squad, welcome back to my channel. As we are now in September and summer is slowly coming to a close, we are going to talk about some of my summer favorites. So I know I have some new people around here. If you are just now joining this channel and kind of exploring around here, my name is Kelly and I love sharing about secondhand shopping and our life as a family. So I wanted to share these favorites. If you are a thrifty person like me, then you will be happy to know that these are not all things that you can purchase. These are not all products. A lot of these are just things that I've been enjoying, things that we've done this summer. Some of them are very practical things. Some of them are systems that we have put into place that are really working well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right in. So I'm gonna start out just talking about some things for me, some self-care things, just some things that have helped my life go smoother. And the first one is this notebook. I got this from Dollar Tree. It was just in their back to school section. It's nothing special, but I have sort of been using this as a bullet journal type of thing. So really there's not a lot of organization to it, but it's just as I need to write something new, I will just flip to a new page or the back of the previous page. So pretty much every week I have been writing my goals for that week, the things I need to get done, and sometimes I assign them to a specific day, but sometimes I will just make a master like brain dump list and then just check them off as they get completed. I've been putting notes about video plans in here. I've been putting notes in here whenever I have photography meetings for our photography company, and that way I can look back on those. I've also been using it at church as we've been going through sermon series and I've been taking notes on it. So I've really just enjoyed kind of having it all, compiled here. I had asked earlier in the year for planner recommendations and I never could quite nail down what I liked best, and I still don't know if I prefer paper planners to digital planners. There are certain things that I like about both. And so kind of what I've been doing lately, and it's been working so far, is that I use Google Calendars to schedule reminders, events, anything that I need to put a date on, and then anything else has kind of been going in here, and that really has been working well for me. So if you are someone like me who is on a budget and also indecisive about what planner you like, then that might be a good route to go. And might I mention again that it's only $1. It's nice that there aren't prompts in here. Sometimes it's nice to have those things, but there's not a certain section for this or that, and you can really divvy it up and use it how you want to. Okay, the next thing that has been really good is that I took a little step back from Instagram, especially from creating Instagram Reels. So I may get back to doing some of that, but there was a point where I was really working on cranking out Reels. At one point I did like 2 or 3 per week. And if you have ever created that kind of content, you know the stress behind it. And if you don't, there is a lot that goes into those little 15 and 30-second clips. It really, in some ways, is a lot more challenging than just a YouTube video. So I cut back on that. Like I said, I will probably continue to do some, but I won't hold myself to such a high standard of cranking them out as quickly as I was at one point. Another thing that I've really enjoyed recently has been learning and honing in and getting better at a new skill. And of course that is photography. If you missed my life update video, then I will link that down below. This has just kind of been my life for the past couple of months. I was listening to a YouTube video by Jennifer L. Scott at the Daily Connoisseur, and she was talking about how as we get to be adults, sometimes we sort of lose our passions and we sort of lose the zeal for learning something new. When we get older, especially when we have kids, sometimes we just get in this rhythm and we forget. We forget to have fun and do things just for us. And it's not a way of being selfish. It's not taking away from your kids, but it's doing something just for you. And so photography has been that for me. Of course, it's not been just for me, but it has been just for me in the sense that I've been learning something new and challenging myself in a different way. Speaking of new things, we got to have several new experiences this summer, some of them by myself, some of them with kids. When we went and stayed the weekend with my sister, I got to try rock climbing for the first time, and that was really exciting to make it all the way to the top of the wall. I got to try my soon-to-be brother-in-law's virtual reality headset, and that was so fun. Like, he had a lightsaber game and you could do the lightsabers to the music, and I don't have anything like that, so it was really neat experiencing something new. And also just experiencing free summer activities. We went to a few cruise-ins where Abram got to see lots of old cars, which of course he loved. We got to go to an outdoor movie and see Finding Nemo. Abram and Andy got to play with other kids, and it was just so much fun. Okay, a few around the house favorites. These are just a few. I had talked on Instagram about how we struggled with oil stains on our clothes, to the point that I dreaded doing laundry because I wondered how many of my pieces would go in looking fine and come out looking oily. I even went so far as to hire a repairman to come out because I was sure that our washing machine had to be leaking oil somewhere. Well, of course it wasn't, and he recommended that we try this cleaner that actually cleans that outer drum of your washing machine. He said that sometimes scum or soap can build up on that, and then as your clothes wash, that scum and soap rises to the top, and then as it settles, it lands on your clothes, and it leaves an oily residue. So he told us that there was a product that they make that actually cleans your washing machine drum. So my husband went out and bought it, and this is it. It is called A-Fresh, and you just follow the directions. You put the tablet in the washing machine and then run on the cycle that it says, and then you're just supposed to remove any residue that has been left behind. So that, in combination with my next favorite, have really just been a lifesaver for us. The other find has been this cleaner. I also talked about this on Instagram. It is called Puracy, and it is a natural stain remover. I found mine on Amazon, but you can also find yours on the Puracy website. And I hope you can see here all of the different things that it says that it works to treat. I had found this on a how-to site that said that you need a specific enzyme-powered cleaner to address grease stains. So I bought it right away, and I thought, I hope this solves my problem. And I had a giant pile of oil-stained clothes. I treated all of them with this, and every single oil stain came out. So I am sold. This is the cleaner for oil stains, I am convinced. And also, since we used the A-Fresh, I am not getting regular oil stains anymore. So I think the repairman was correct. I think we had some buildup in our washing machine. So that's really a random favorite, but if you or someone you know struggles with oil stains, then I would recommend those two products over and over again. The Puracy is available on Amazon, but they also have a website, and I do have a code for their website, and I will leave that in the description box. The last household favorite is something that I have mentioned before, but I don't know that I've ever shown before other than just in the background of a vlog, and that is to have my thieves cleaner and my dishwashing liquid in spray bottles. I got this tip from Lydia Sin from Frugal Debt Free Life, and I don't think I will ever go back to using dish soap not in a spray bottle because you use so much less. So this is the Thieves Concentrate, and you just combine it with water. It's a Young Living product, and that's what I use for most of our household cleaning. And then this is our dish soap, and I just put a tiny bit of dish soap in the bottom and fill the rest of it with water. And it has just been such a lifesaver and a revolutionary change to doing our dishes. The spray bottles themselves came from Amazon, so I will also link that down below. I have not broken one yet, and hopefully I won't. They're pretty durable, and I just keep them side by side on our sink, and they've really been a good thing. As far as things for me personally, I've really enjoyed the pair of gold bar earrings that I found at a yard sale a couple of months ago. I have a larger pair of bar earrings, and it's nice to be able to switch between the two. So I've been wearing those a lot just on a regular day when I want something simple and not flashy. I don't really feel dressed unless I'm wearing earrings, so those kind of help me to feel put together without having a big earring on. Of course, I do love my bigger earrings too, but it's nice to have some things to choose between, so I like those small ones. And they were a really great deal at a yard sale, so that helps. Another favorite this summer have been 2 bathing suits that I found on Amazon. I've been looking for bathing suits, and it's hard when you're a mom and you're transitioning into pregnancy and out of pregnancy and nursing, and then things are just changing all the time, and it's hard to find a bathing suit that you feel good in. So I knew that I wanted to get a couple of new ones this year. Both of my bathing suit picks from this year were from Amazon, so again, I will link those down below. I know people have different thoughts as far as buying bathing suits secondhand. I don't necessarily feel like I'm 100% against it. You know, you can wash anything. I think if I found something that looked like it had been well cared for, that didn't look like it was too old, I might purchase it. But there's just not a lot out there. When you go to your local thrift store, when you go to Goodwill, you're probably not going to find a huge bathing suit selection. And then from that, to find something that is your taste, in your size, in good condition, it's just a needle in a haystack, really. So let me know down below if you have ever found any really good secondhand bathing suits. Maybe something like Poshmark would be a better resource for something like that. But as far as thrifting or yard sales, you're not going to find very many. Of course, Emily and I found a cute one at a yard sale this weekend, and I asked about it, and she told me the price was $15. And then we walked back to the car. Just a little side note, just if you are new to yard sales, $15 is not, under any circumstances, a good yard sale price for a used bathing suit. So just go ahead and run the other way, because you're not going to be able to bargain, and I can just about guarantee that those bathing suits hung there all Saturday long. When we drove back by, they were still there. She's not going to sell them for $15, so what do I know? I'm just a yard sale shopper. All right, the last two things are little fun things. They are apps on my phone. The first one I've talked about on Instagram, and it is a coupon app called Ibotta. I want to say a disclaimer that I do not advocate for using coupons just for the sake of using coupons. If you use a coupon to buy something that you weren't intending to buy, you did not save any money. Yes, you spent less than you would have on the product as a whole, but if you weren't planning to buy that product in the first place, then you just lost money. So before I talk about Ibotta, I want to put that disclaimer out there. I've shared with you guys many times, most of my grocery shopping is done at Aldi. And then the things that we cannot find there, we will find at another store local to us. Ibotta had some really great back to school deals, and so I talked about those on my Instagram. They also have one of those partner programs where you can send someone a referral and send them a code, and then if they use your code, you get $10. They also get $10. It's one of those kind of deals where both of you benefit. All you have to do is just use a coupon, and once you cash in that first coupon, you get the $10. You do have to reach a $20 threshold before you're able to cash out, but you can cash out using a gift card, or you can cash out using cash. So it's just a really neat app, and I like to look through it before I go to Walmart. So if I'm heading to Walmart to get some of those things that we don't buy at Aldi, I will just check Ibotta and say, oh, they have a coupon for $1.50 off of toilet paper. I'm going to get that. And then in the case of back to school, oh, they have 100% cash back on Goldfish, on jelly, on pencils. So I cashed in on those as well. So I think it's a worthwhile app to have on your phone just to see if anything that you are going to buy anyway has a coupon. And the second one is just fun. My friend Asher Ray recommended this to me, and it is an app called the Seek app, S-E-E-K. It is an app for identifying plants and things outside. So the other day we were outside playing, and Abram found a plant with berries, and he asked me what it was, and I remembered that app. So I downloaded it, I took a picture of it, and right away it showed me what it was. It showed me what the name of the plant was, where it grows, what climate it grows in. I think this can be a really fun at-home learning tool, whether you have young kids, whether you are homeschooling. So that is the Seek app. All right, you guys, and those are my summer favorites. I'm sure if I thought, I could come up with a lot more things, especially related to clothing that I have enjoyed and all of those kinds of specific things. But when I sat down and typed out the list, those were the things that came to mind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you would like a video on next, if there's anything that you want to see more of. And I'll be talking to you next time. Bye.